On Out and About today, taking a look at two buzzed about artists with new music, Kylie Minogue and Janelle Monáe. So can you get Kylie Minogue? She just did her recent CD right here in Nashville.
Yes.
I know. And you know, I'm huge Kylie Minogue fan.
And if you didn't know she was here, I don't feel so bad about not finding her.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to take a look because Kylie Minogue is amazing, and I'm only pointing out her age because I'm going to have a question about it after this. Kylie Minogue turns 50 in just a couple of months. So this is her newest. I love this single. It's called Dancing. Take a look. Kylie Minogue in action.
When the final curtain falls, we can say we did it all. A never ending of a perfect day. Can't stand still. I won't slow down. When I go out, I wanna go out dancing. When I go out, I wanna go out dancing.
All right, I want to go out dancing. Kylie Minogue, what'd you think?
Oh, you looking at me? Yeah. I watched it several times earlier after you sent me the link, and I really kind of like it. It took me a couple times to kind of get into it, but I kind of like it because not everybody, a lot of folks are doing the country vibe type thing, and but it works for her. I liked it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I totally saw a drag queen already doing it. Like,
see, there you go. And it's interesting too because she said as she was making this music, it has gone away from just total dance music. She said to a little more message music.
Yeah.
And she said, and the song can be taken a number of ways, but one is, I want to go out. I want to go out dancing. So when life is over, I want to go out dancing. So she said it has a lot more kind of philosophical approaches than she's taken with some of her music. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask you guys was, Kylie Minogue, I mentioned before the video, and it wasn't about being an ageist thing, but she's turning 50 and she's talking a lot about it in her press. And I'm wondering, do you guys have any thoughts on why the gay community actually, to me, they allow their icons to age more than a lot of times in the straight community, where once you reach 30, if you're a pop star, you've got some serious stuff to think about.
Which is ironic because a lot of those 30-something pop stars have their songs written for them by 40 to 45-something-year-old icons.
Right.
Personally, I think it's because we sort of connect with artists younger, and especially if they're kind of appeal to our community, and we're happy to follow them. We love a strong woman, we love a strong figure, and we love to kind of rally behind them. And good music lasts.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. I think the artists that we're talking about, whether it's Kylie or Cher or Madonna or whoever, their art, it's still great at that time, right?
Yeah. Right.
Whether they're, they were 25 or now 50 or even older.
I mean, look at Cher. I mean, Cher's 70.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And she's going to be,
Gosh, I know that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and the new Mamma Mia movie, so that's going to be fun to see her in that.
There may have been.
That is.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. And there were maybe fewer artists that were sort of as big when she came out, so that could contribute to it,
Absolutely. All right, so Golden is the new CD, and that comes out in April. Dancing, the single is out right now. It's on the dance charts. That's Kylie Minogue. Love, love, love Kylie. All right, now let's move into Janelle Monáe because she has new music coming out, and this is pretty provocative. So there's more than just the video we want to talk about, but so we're gonna look at Janelle Monáe's. She's got a new video out. It's called "Make Me Feel." So take a look at it, and we'll talk about it on the backside.
You keep on asking me the same questions. Why? And second guessing all my intentions. Should know by the way I use my compression that you got the answers to my confessions. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional, sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just
All right, that's just the way you make me feel. Little Prince vibe in there.
Yeah,
I was thinking this. Yes, very much so.
Now, the thing that's very interesting to me, and people are writing a lot about this, outside of having early shades of Prince, shows her making suggestive eyes and gyrating between a man and a woman in a club setting. So there's that vibe.
That's how it is in the club.
That's
that is true. Exactly.
I mean, I've been there. It's not recently, but you dance with everybody.
Well, that's true. Okay, well, let's go one more step, though. It's generating more buzz, possibly because the video feels like a music celebration of bisexuality and winks at the ongoing speculation over the nature of Monáe's relationship with her co-star in there, Tessa Thompson. So what do you think about that? bisexuality, sometimes we say it's one of those subjects that people don't like to really discuss. They're afraid of it.
Well, it's funny you should bring it up. We're going to actually talk about it a little bit next week on the show. It's one of our Buzz About topics, but I think she's just experimenting with who she is. I mean, you know, quite a contrast from Hidden Figures, by the way. I mean, that was quite a contrast.
Right.
You know, like seeing her come back and do music after that. But I mean, why not? You know, I mean, you know, why not? It was a music video too. I mean, come on.
Right. How do you feel about this, Pam? I'm going to ask you this one specifically. She says she doesn't like to really label her own sexuality. She says it's a celebratory song, but defining herself simply as sexually liberated. So
I think that's a great way to put it, especially when you're selling music and doing videos. No, really. And fast forward 10 years, she may be willing to work with some labels. Right? Can you think of some other people that
who have done
did
that?
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, gosh, she looks great, and I like the music better even than, I don't want to say better than Kylie. No, I don't want to say that in front of you. I know.
It's the old buy now, gay later plan, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's good. And we will be talking more about that buy label. So before we run out of time, I want to take a quick look at a film that is out right now that is a very interesting film. It's called Everyday. So take a look, and we'll talk about it briefly on the way back.
I am someone who wakes up in a different body every day. Always someone my age. I'm never too far from the last, never the same person twice. And I have absolutely no control over any of it. The day that Amy shadowed you at school, I was Amy. And the day that you went to the beach with Justin, I was Justin. It's not possible. It is.
Hey, it's me.
Every day of your life, you've just woken up and
just tried to live that day for that person.
That sounds really lonely.
It isn't, because I know what makes each person different and what makes everyone the same.
Why are you doing this?
The day we met, I felt something I've never felt before, and I don't want to let that go.
All right, so
thumbs up. I want to see that.
I'm very excited to see it.
Every day, and just for people, teen drama raises questions about gender, sexuality, self-identity. Very, very intriguing. We need to see that one. So, but unfortunately, we are out of time. We can't talk about it. Always happens, but make sure you go see it. Well, that's all the time we have for this particular segment. But when we come back, Brent will tell you all about the Lambda Car Club. So stay with us.